What's up, y'all? Y'all know who it is. It's your boy JP. Let me tell y'all something. I just came back from a car show in Atlanta, Georgia. And there's no excuse on why I haven't been working on my car. Now, going to the car show did a couple things. It motivated me to work on my car, but then it also pissed me off to really realize that my car is nowhere near being finished. Now, I do want to clear up some confusion because a lot of people at the show was asking me why my car wasn't at the show. Well, the shop wasn't delivering a turnkey demo ready vehicle. They were just doing the enclosure and painting the car. That's it. Now, yes, they had the car for 3 years, but in the midst of them building it, or taking 3 years to build it, it sat for 3 years. So there's a lot of stuff going on with the engine right now that we got to fix first, because I like driving that car. It is not a trailer queen, and it don't make no sense to have a car that look good and then I can't even drive it from the parking lot. I should be able to drive my car from Birmingham anywhere within 4-5 hours. So that means shows in Montgomery, shows in Mississippi, a little some in Louisiana, some parts of northern Florida, especially Georgia, Tennessee. I should be able to drive that car and not have to worry about trailering it. So I need to make sure that it's going to be drivable and it's going to look good. And with that being said, I have a finish the car list. Now there's about 28 to 30 things on this list. We ain't going to go over all of them, but just know I wanted to go ahead and make a list so I can start checking some things off. So what we're going to actually show you in this video is the couple of things that I have done already. If you follow me on all the other platforms and you're watching my stories, and you probably know where I'm going with the engine stuff, but that's what we're going to talk about today. So since the car actually sat for 3 years, I've had it for the past couple months, and I went to go drive it around, and I noticed that when I parked it, there was steam and smoke. Well, at first I smelled something. That was the first problem. I smelled something, so I didn't know what that was. As soon as I lift up the hood, I see smoke coming from the engine where the spark plugs are at. As soon as I pull the plug, I see smoke coming off the plug. Now, not only have I never seen that, I've never seen that on any of the cars that I drive. So it didn't necessarily freak me out. It didn't spook me, but I wasn't happy about it. Now I'm thinking, okay, the car sat for 3 years, probably wasn't being driven around, nothing like that. So it's probably some bad buildup, some gunk, whatever the case is, but it was more than one spark plug that was doing it. Not only that, it was driving real rough. Like, I got a lot of hills in my neighborhood. You can barely go up the hill. And there's this loud clicking noise. Almost sounds like a fan hitting on something. And I don't know what that is. So the first things that we're going to do, the very first thing on my list is changing the fuel filter, changing the oil, changing the spark plugs, changing the wires, and washing the engine bay. Now, I haven't washed the engine bay just yet, but fuel filter, oil filter, changing the spark plugs and wires, those are the things that I did do. Now, upon doing that, it did drive a whole lot better, a whole lot smoother, but I was still smelling something, and I think I got an exhaust manifold leak on the passenger side, because that's mainly where it's coming from, up under the car. And I know that I was supposed to get pipes a long time ago, 3+ years ago, before I even dropped the car off, before it went and got built. So I'm pretty sure that's what that is, and those are things I need to go get checked off the list first. But today, we're just gonna go over changing the spark plugs and wires. So if you have a 95 to 97 Mercury Grand Marquis or Crown Vic, anything with a 4.6 V8 engine that's a Panther platform, we're about to go ahead and do an oil change and a tune-up. Ow, hot. Hot oil like a mole. That right there, that one ran me up the wall, changing that dang filter. Where the other filter at? I think it's still in the oil bucket up under there. But either way, man, change the filter. Letting that bottom part drip. Just put the 16 mil bolt on the oil pan, so we're gonna put some oil in that. Oh, we about to do plug wires and yeah, spark plugs and wires. We're about to do that right now. So we're gonna do the first one on the passenger side, and I am literally scared of what this spark plug looks like. It's been 3 years. I mean, that ain't bad. I mean, it definitely looks like an old spark plug, but I was expecting a whole lot worse. Nothing compared to that boy right there that's going in though. We're gonna go ahead and load that up. I do have the magnetic spark plug socket. Just makes it easier. We're gonna stick that bad boy in there. And finger tighten it first. That's it. Not gonna overdo it. So since we went ahead and changed that first spark plug, I think it's safe to go ahead and just change the spark plug wires one by one. So I'm gonna take this one off of that coil pack. And I already have these laid out. So I'm literally just gonna match up which one go with which. Yep, so that's essentially the exact same size right there. Take the old one off, grab the new one. Hit that boy like that. And then come down here. And put that one secure right there. Alright, that's one down, 7 to go. Can't be good. Got the new one in there. This one number 2 came from over there on that coil pack. So we got the blood, a little piece of blood. I'm definitely sweating, and if I don't get this last spark plug out, we're gonna have some tears. Yeah, gotta take that off to get to 1, 2, 3. This one you don't have to take it off, but you gotta get this off in order to get to the spark plugs on the driver's side. We done made it to the gas station. So we're at the gas station right down the street. Put some gas in there. Got the Seafoam high mileage fuel treatment just to make sure, because I don't know, even though we changed everything, spark plugs, wires, fuel filter, all that type of stuff, you don't know what the gas tank. The gas tank, it's been sitting for 3 years. I don't feel like dropping the tank. Hopefully just get in there, clean some stuff up. We're gonna be good to go. It's kind of wobbling right now. That's one thing that I don't like about it. I ain't gonna hold you. So like while we drive, and I think it might be the tires though. Tires might be a little bit flat, dry rotted. They've been sitting for 3 years, so I don't know. But it's wobbling when it dries. Now when I'm going fast, it smooths itself out. But I don't know. I also smell something burning. I don't know what that is. I don't like that either. So remember I was telling you I was riding and it felt kind of wobbly. I'm pretty sure that's not supposed to be right there. Yep guys, that's what's supposed to be.
Right there. Totally disconnected from the right side. I'm thankful that we got home safely, tell you the truth, because I did not know that that was like that. So before I do any more test driving, this is gonna have to be fixed.